It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another Real Talk Tuesday. I'm here with my girl, Kay Leezy, in the building. What's good, Kelly? How you feeling?
Hey, Jay. Happy Tuesday. I'm feeling real good today. Hey, chat.
Hey, what's
happy
up?
Happy Tuesday.
Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. And I just want to say shout out to you for you've been going through some things, and I want to say you've been staying strong and look beautiful and amazing as always. Definitely still got that glow, great smile. Glad to have you back. Glad to see you. And
thank you.
No problem. And stay strong, and more power to you. Okay,
yes.
Definitely. And everybody
out there, go through it.
definitely
Pushing through it.
That's facts. That's the only guarantee in life, is that you're gonna go through some stuff. And so it may be a lot, it may be a little, may be big, may be small, but some things are gonna come your way. You gotta figure out a way to make it and go through it, because that's what separates people. Do you allow those things to finish you, end you, or do you look at that as another way to overcome, stay strong, keep doing you? So definitely.
That's one of the lessons I'm giving my son right now, is about your character. Like, yes, shit is gonna happen, but who are you? When you get through it, you'll see what cloth you cut from, or who you really are as a person, as a man. I'm trying to show him that. Says, you can't let situations break you. You got to rise above it.
That's
and,
right.
When you're going through the storm, you got to rely on you. Bet on you 24/7. Bet on you.
Pressure can bust pipes, but it can also make diamonds.
Yes.
So
That's right.
It's all about how you apply it and handle it. So don't let that get the best of you. Everybody out there watching, we all got stuff we going through. Some of you all, I know you, and spoken with you, part of the fam. What's the new name of the fam Dame Kenny came up with? What did he say?
The Mooreverse. I love it.
The Mooreverse. There we go. Let's hit it up, everybody. This part of the Mooreverse. If you all are watching on the replay or live, and you got a name or something that you want to name to come up for this group, the people, the family, the channel, whatever, type it in. Let me know. Let me hear it. Let's see what's up. Who knows what may happen. We gonna make it work. I forgot what I said the last show already. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Right. Alright. What's good? My boy Illwood coming through. First in the building. What's good, fam?
He beat me, James.
He got you. He was first this time. I don't know if you're going to be able to beat him, and the next time he own it.
No, I'm coming through. Let's see. Tuesday.
Now I hear that. We got Dame Kenny. What's good? The Mooreverse in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Dame Kenny. That's what I'm talking about, man. He own it. Appreciate the support, man. Definitely. We got, of course, Illwood's got to show love to the lovely, beautiful Kay Leezy, as always. Definitely appreciate it. Everybody got love and support, appreciation. Glad that you doing better and everything.
Thank you.
And, that's the thing that I'm happiest about in this channel, is being able to talk to people. You never know when that message may be hidden. And, those that know, I ain't just running my mouth. I definitely been through some stuff, still go through stuff. And I still try to keep a smile, make a joke, try to make it, best I can. I could easily, give up, cry about it, say, woe is me. But, what kind of life would that be? So, got to make the most of it, man. And that's the happiest thing about all of this, is being able to, whether it's, I don't know how many people it may not be that many sometimes compared to other channels, but as long as it's at least one that, may make a difference. I mean, somebody sent me an email one time that was amazing, so I'll always remember that. Trinae says she got her drink ready tonight. Savannah, I know that's right. What's good, Savannah? Coming through with the super chat. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the support. I
love those glasses. I love the frame, Savannah.
We'll be changing up the looks. I don't get a lot of super chats. I've been, getting some lately. I guess it's Christmas time. People got to do what they got to do. I get it. I appreciate it. And, came through, spread love. And Savannah, been watching this channel for a minute. Been a loyal supporter. Some people come and go. But I do know the names of those that come through and stay around for a while. So definitely appreciate that.
Right.
Definitely. You say he got you, Kels.
Thanks, Edwards.
Definitely. I got my Jayettes. Right. Savannah says she ready to get that tonic, Kels.
Okay.
You ready to try that?
I've been going through some stuff, but I'm pulling it together. I got you, Savannah. Just remember that I got you.
Okay. There you go, Savannah. Got you. You're going to get a little bit of juices and berries on the way. Definitely. She say that drink look good. What you got in your drink tonight, Kels?
I'm fully going with the mango rum punch again. I'm back to my old tried and true, right? Switch it up a little bit. But I'm back to the mango rum punch today. I hadn't had a drink for a minute. So I'm let's hope I won't. Exactly.
I hear that. I just got a little bit of naughty water. Little gin make you sin.
I'm done.
Wink, wink.
I wanted to try some cocktails. So I remember I told you I'm about to be saucy, right? I'm about to be saucy. So I want to try some gin cocktails for 2023. Because I've not really delved into gin. But a friend of mine in Atlanta was telling me she's been doing some drink cocktails lately and she's loving it. I'm not going to switch from my rum. However, dibbling, dabbling on and Jenny Jen, according to you, Jay.
The Jenny Jen.
Yes.
I like this right here, Dame Dollar. I like that. He say, we the J1s instead of the day ones. The J1s.
I like that.
Instead of my day ones, my J1s. I like that. I like
that's
that.
Cool thing for you, Jenny. That's like a top contender right now. Because that's
like
right
that.
up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that for the extra special people. Oh, that's one of the J1s right there. Or maybe that could be everybody my J1s, but everybody ain't a J1 though, because they ain't been around since day one. Be a J1. They've been down since day one, making that money, and everybody wanted to say something. But then we rolled up with the strap, ready to cock it and give them a slap. If they got out of the line, who knows what was going to be, a chalk outline. Ooh, coming through with the freestyle. I used to do this when I was wild as a child. Ba-dum, boom.
Okay, Jay. Okay. Ed Lover, he was a freestyle kid, right?
Ed Lover.
Nobody can freestyle better than Ed Lover, no?
I wouldn't say that.
Who got Ed Lover?
Ed Lover might have been all right, but I wouldn't say nobody could freestyle better than Ed Lover. It was a lot of people.
He could go though. He could really go. I mean,
he probably could. Ed Lover ain't never even get a record deal. I don't think, did he?
He was a DJ. You know what I mean? But
personality more, yeah.
Right, a personality. But he definitely can freestyle now. Anything. Drop of a dime.
Lover can't rap like me. All he was doing was rapping sandwiches for... Nah, me stop.
Okay, Jay.
Boom. All right.
Ching.
I don't want to embarrass the J1s with no whack flow.
You gotta represent for us, for real.
It's for the culture. It's for the culture. Who used to say that? That's something the J1s definitely know. It's for the culture. It's for the culture. Oh. Mm-hmm. We done lost you, Kels. I want to see that beautiful smile over
I'm
there
right
laughing.
Here, Jay. I'm right here.
You laughing
My eyes
there.
were getting blurry, so I wanted to just rub them for a little bit. I didn't want to be like...
Alright.
You know, somebody had asked in the chat one time if I wore glasses, and I'm like, what? Do I look like I'm squinting, or it's funny? Like, I know.
I got this eyes.
No, I don't wear glasses.
This one.
Really? Yeah?
This one. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Dame on it tonight. The Ed Lover dance when he used to shake that shoulder. Oh, was that the mayor of Rap City that used to do that?
I don't know who did that. He used to do that.
I'm the mayor of Rap City. I'm Chris Starr, the mayor. I'm about to... They fired his ass real quick and changed the format to the basement, Rap City basement.
Oh, Rap City. Who what was his name again? The main one.
The very first dude.
Joe?
The very first dude was before Joe Claire. He used to have a thin mustache. He was dark skinned, had a thin hair, low hair dude. And he was the mayor of Rap City. Yup, that was the first host of Rap City, yeah. I used to watch... See, I watched all of this, our generation. Don't let me go and get sidetracked about generation. First of all, Generation X is the dopest generation ever. That's anybody.
Say it again,
Generation X, dopest generation ever. Last generation alive on Earth of old school G's.
Yeah.
You know, but that was all our generation growing up watching that stuff. So, you know, I watched all of that as it came on. I couldn't wait to come home and watch Rap City. And before we get into P. Diddy, here go a list of generations. And so, Generation X, if you were born between 1965 and 1980, you part of the greatest generation ever. I know they call these other ones the greatest generation, World War II. No. We the last OGs on Earth. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, official. We remember when TV used to go off. You know what I mean? Remember when there used to be lightning bugs outside? Street lights outside till the street lights come on. Nobody gave a damn where you was. Nobody could reach you. You go outside, knock on your friend's door to see if they can come out and play. You had to wait till 12 o'clock to go outside, be mad.
You gotta sit on the stoop. If your mama let you out first, you gotta sit on the stoop and wait until it's 12 o'clock for them to be able to come outside.
Damn right.
That's when you know your real friends. Your real friends was sitting there waiting. Waiting. Because they mama let them come outside. Yes.
For real. I want everybody in the comments, whether you watching live or on the replay, I got the chart up here. What generation are you? Let me know in the comments. And also, what's some of the things that you remember about your generation that made your generation great, in your opinion? You know.
First of all, culture hip hop came from us.
That's
period.
right. That's right.
Right? That's just point blank and period. The culture of hip hop came from us. Listen, we came from rotary phones to now these high technologies. We came from the desktop, big, what was the name of that computer? The first ones that we had in the house? It wasn't,
those Macintosh with the floppy disk. Yeah. Apple Macintosh. With the floppy disk. Floppy disk, yeah. They don't know nothing about floppy disks back then.
No. Show them a floppy disk right now. They'd be confused.
Right. No, nothing. I'm about to pull up this little list I got over here about all the stuff from our generation that was pretty good too. But we were the last to play records. They were the last of the hip hop. The first set of. I bought records at the record store.
Exactly. We were the last to have the real official records.
Yep. I remember when I bought my first CD.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Remember when they first started cursing?
They were still spinning records.
Yeah, I remember when NWA came out and Eazy-E was cussing, and I was like, whoa. He like the first, like what the, he was cussing, and nobody cussed. Rap was clean. Rap was happy. Remember self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. Like, they could never get everybody together for nothing like that today.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so many things.
Yeah.
Man, we had a lot of fun back then. Ding Dong Ditch. You remember that? Ringing people doorbells and running?
No, Jay, we couldn't do that over here.
Y'all that got caught. We used to do
everybody
that.
Everybody knew everybody, so it was like you get whooping if they tell your mama you did that.
That's what made it fun. You had to be fast, run. That's why you ring that bell. You better run, because if they see you, they will know you. That was the fun. You was a lady though, young lady, so you wasn't doing some of that stuff. I see y'all putting some good stuff in the comments. I'm about to get to it in a second. But we used to do Ding Dong Ditch. People throw eggs. We did all kinds of stuff.
We was talking about that for Halloween, and I was like, I'm not gonna go outside. And you're like, really, Kelly? And I'm like, yeah, they still egg you. That's what the buses were egg down, right?
Right. I ain't know they still did it, especially to that level when you was telling
I don't know if
me.
they still do it either, but it's in my head, so I still just don't, I stay in. I don't know, because I don't go out.
Right.
Because of how things were when we was growing up.
I remember they used to smoke everywhere on the airplanes. All my teachers smoked. All my teachers were old. I didn't have any young teachers, so when everybody was screwing their teachers, I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Wait a minute, wait.
Right, I missed out.
I was looking for young teachers.
Right.
So I had a couple young teachers, and do you know, one of my schoolmates is married to one of our teachers now.
What?
That is so eerie to me.
Wow.
It was a guy.
That's crazy.
But they got married years after she graduated. But at the end of the day, I'm like, were you looking at her?
So the guy is the teacher?
Yes.
What's the age difference?
He was young, so
10,
he was in a 10-year, maybe in a 10-year range.
Wow.
Could be 8 years. He was fresh out of college.
So it's not that bad.
I hate looking at them. I hate it. I'm not even gonna lie. You know why? Because he was an authority figure to me. He was like a man. So I looked at him like, not a father figure, but up there, and I'm like, and then you go marry him? You can't marry him?
Right. Because now that means he at least, 10 years ain't that bad. He just in his 50s. But it's just a difference at the time. You still can't see him.
I can't.
Right.
He's a man's man to me. He's a real hardcore man's man. He had like principles, discipline. Like they hated him, but at the end of the day, you see so many guys now. It's like, we got a lot of respect for him now. Of course, all the guys hated him in high school. But I still today cannot get over that. I can't get over it. It doesn't look right.
No,
I mean, I say
weird.
too much more since they catch this replay and blank me from the reunion list.
I saw you over there dry snitching, talking crazy over there. You ain't. That's what you feel, really?
No, they know because I was just like I don't know how to wrap my head around this. Anyway.
Y'all got a lot of good stuff. 8 tracks. 8 tracks was dying when I was coming out.
So I was about to say that earlier to you, Jay. I remember my grandpa had the 8 tracks for his car. I was in charge.
Right.
Of switching the 8 tracks. So this is what I'm saying. We are the bridge of yesteryear. And I told my son that I said, all the fly shit you like now, we brought that shit into existence. Sorry.
My dad had an 8-track.
Now.
I know, right? All the shoes and clothes, that's our stuff. My dad had an 8-track player and a few 8-tracks in the house, but he had more, he started transitioning from tape to tapes and then to CDs. So it was a few 8-tracks and a few records, but he had kind of wasn't really buying a lot of stuff for a while. And then when CDs came out, he started back up with the CDs or whatever. But, that was all going out. I remember, seeing a few cars with an 8-track player, when I was younger. But it wasn't that often. I remember a few cars with no tape player or cassette player in it. It was just a radio only. Yeah, I remember that? Yeah. Cheryl, I remember this. She said she had her 10th birthday party at Burger King, and it was a big deal. It used to be at McDonald's. I went to a birthday party at McDonald's like that was a big deal. You used to be able to schedule your birthday party at Burger King or McDonald's, and they had the little play place. That was a big deal. Nobody would think of that today. They'd be like, what? Yes, I remember that. Do you remember that, Kelly? Did y'all do that?
No, Jay. My mama didn't let me eat fast food. My mama was like, what? No. We didn't come to America for you to pull up fast food and get my... Oh, we were not allowed to eat fast food.
Wow. Damn. Yeah, I remember that. Donnie Simpson. My dad knew Donnie Simpson. Video Soul. Donnie Simpson, a smooth player right there, boy. Yeah.
Right. For real, right? That we really had a really good time. Growing up was so good.
It was.
Even the bad side of growing up. So we talk about even when you're doing the BMF doc, right? You're not gonna, even though I have my issues, and because I do think that's bad. However, you're not going to be able to ever duplicate BMF. You can't. The generation was just so. It was just so fly.
It was the perfect time, and everything was there. We had the perfect amount of technology, but not too much. Where it's just all track now. Like today, if they did that stuff would be all over social media. It would be over for them so fast. Yeah, the whole world would have saw what they was doing, and it would have been over.
Because remember when the episode came, I know I laughed when you were doing that breakdown, when they talked about how they were both watching The Wire, and they didn't know about the taps. They had to bring somebody else in for the taps and stuff like that. That was we the originals, Jay. We just the originals. I ain't gonna let nobody take that from me.
I'm there with you. We fighting together. You know what I'm saying? You push, I shoot.
That was Chuck E. Cheese, or what's that other?
Showbiz. It was called Showbiz Pizza in Chicago, and I remember that. See, my girl right here from Chicago, and so that's why she put Showbiz. I didn't know Showbiz Pizza wasn't everywhere until I had talked later as I grow up and reminisce with friends, and they'd be like, "No, it was Chuck E. Cheese." See, they were both out at the same time, but Chuck E. Cheese ended up buying out Showbiz Pizza. And,
okay.
Yeah, and it was basically the same thing with the little robotic things playing up there and on the stage and giving the pizza and the games. The little robotic gorilla. That was a big deal, too. Oh, you never seen it?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Showbiz Pizza is out of business, but Chuck E. Cheese is basically the same thing. And so you can have, it's like a dining area, and you can have your kids come there, and you can order food, pizzas, and wings, and all. They actually got a big menu now, and it was much better now than it was then. But, you know, you can get the food, pictures of drinks, and, you know, have all the kids, and then it's a stage with like a animatronic gorilla and some other animals, like 3 or 4 animals. They be in front of like a keyboard and playing little instruments, and then it'd be a show. And then like you be like, okay, they come for the birthday party. Well, what time does the show start? It started whatever. Then they like dim the lights, and then the little things start moving and playing shit, and do 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 do. Kids be like, oh, wow.
Yeah. No, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Well, I don't know if they had that over here, but I did. Of course, I had to go through the Chuck E. Cheese thing because of my son. But oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Juan Blaze, what up? What up?
Juan, remember when Netflix came in and Blockbuster was like, we were like, that's never gonna work. It's never gonna work.
I know, right?
And then I remember when they had the last Blockbuster in Brooklyn. I was like, no. What do you mean order the DVDs and they come in the mail and you this and you that and the third?
And
if I told my son that right now, he would be like, never.
I know, right? You know, the story is they had a chance to buy Netflix for $15 million. Yeah.
Right. That was crazy, but that was one of the huge turnovers that we were able to live through and see happen. That was huge. No one knew. No layman, no regular civilian knew that this is what was going to happen.
No. Because Netflix actually had real movies at first, but you had to get them in the mail and mail them back. So that was the deal. Right. You got them cheaper, but it took you longer to get them. But once they went digital, that's what really killed Blockbuster, because now you don't have to wait.
So here's what happened. I remember Love Jones came out in 1997. I had Love Jones.
They filmed that on my friend's block, by the way. But anyway, really? Yeah, they put flyers in everybody's door and everything. Said, we filming, please don't come out this day, all of that. So we went over there and stuff that day and looked.
Of course I'm going to come out. What you mean?
Right.
So Love Jones was the first movie I attempted to get on Netflix. And I was just like, I can't deal with this mail me and mail this shit back. I can't do it. I was so pissed off. And I loved the video store experience. I would just go like it's the library and just peruse through the aisles.
I used to love that too. I rented every WrestleMania, every UFC, all of that stuff, because back then WrestleMania was pay-per-view. Remember, if you wanted to see a pay-per-view, you had to go to the cable place and get another box, bring it there, hook up the new box, pay them a deposit of like $50 or whatever, hook up the new box, then you would be able to watch that event. Then have to go all the way back to the cable place, give them the box back, you ain't never did that one, huh?
No, Jay, we had the hot box. Come on now.
We had eventually got that, but that's when they had them like extensions you could screw on to those. Yeah, right. So we was I'm talking about for like WrestleMania 1 and 2. That was like 84, and I begged my
No, I wasn't here yet, Jay. I wasn't here yet. We had satellite.
Right. One thing I like with Cheryl, and she's 1,000% right. It's the way I am, why I am. We used our imaginations. I grew up playing with G.I. Joes, Transformers. They don't move. They don't talk. I got to come up with stuff to make this interesting. Yeah, I got to come up with different. Yeah, I like the cartoon because I would know what voice to put on them. Hey, come over here. Hey, give me my. Hey, what you do? Hey, give me that money, governor. Hey, where's the money?
I can see you now, Jay. I can see you now. I'm picturing your mom hearing you going on about your action figures.
She told me she'd be laughing. And she'd be listening to me with my little scenarios and voices laughing or whatever the case. But, you know, definitely that was great, man.
Right. The good old days. They were official, Jay.
Gazelle glasses. Come on now. Ooh.
So my friend has a pair of gazelles. She you know, they say you turn after 40, stuff stop falling apart. She was like, no, I'm wearing gazelles. I wore them back in the day. Now I need them. I need these frames. And I'm like, they look so good. They look so good, Jay. Hell yeah. You needed a pair of gazelles. Like, how could you not?
Jalen Rose wear them today all the damn time now.
It's right. It's just it's a good thing to do.
Ill Woods, I begged my parents too. My dad is the one that took me. I begged the hell out of my dad, man, to take me over there for that damn WrestleMania. Back when I was a kid, wrestling was like big. We would go outside and practice all the moves on each other in the grass. Glad we ain't break each other's neck jumping off of that. My one friend did get his collarbone broken with somebody jumping on him. When we was doing wrestle moves, yep, he got his collarbone broken. It was sticking up. And he was like,
oh gosh. Oh gosh.
He wasn't even crying at first. It was like, he was like,
no. So here's what I think, right? WrestleMania is your younger boys' first soap opera, because my brother was into it. Then of course, you come out. My son even, he would come and he was younger and he would throw himself on the floor and you would hear the sound effects, boom, bam, 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 and I'm like, stop it. So I think for young boys, WrestleMania was huge. You got grown men still thinking like, oh no, but it's real. But you see, they justify. But the stunts are real. It's like, they really. And I'm like, stop it.
Yeah,
stop
I can't watch that.
Choreographed production. Stop.
The last wrestling I ever saw. So I had already stopped watching wrestling, like as a kid, probably like 5th grade or something. But I still knew all the characters at the time. So a lot of them was still there. So it comes to 1997. I graduated high school in 96. So I'm 19. Biggie, Life After Death just dropped. We listening to that the whole way there. So put you in what frame of mind I'm in. I'm grown, thinking at least I'm 19. So we get there. I got tickets to WrestleMania. My dad used to get tickets to all kind of stuff. I used to go to all kind of events. So he like, hey, I got some good tickets for you to go to WrestleMania. I'm like, I don't really watch that stuff, but hell, I'll go to see WrestleMania for free. That was their biggest event. And it was against whatever WrestleMania 97, The Undertaker and Sid Justice or whatever. They was in Chicago. We got there. I saw like the first match or two. I was like, this is the fakest stuff I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it is horrible in person. It's a lot better on TV. Huh?
Did it burst your bubble?
I already didn't believe it, and I knew it was fake, but it made it almost impossible for me to watch that now. Like, that is a TV show. I don't even understand how people go see that in person, because that's the craziest thing I ever seen. I end up not even watching the stuff. We were walking around trying to get some ladies.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I want to talk about Khadijah. Khadijah had 2 nice comments, but the ordering Aaron Hall, I miss you. Like, what you know? That's your first silent broken heart. Nobody supposed to know you got a boyfriend and you like a boy.
I know, right? The jukebox.
So I ordered. Remember when you had the cash on delivery and you ordered the whole big music catalog? They Jedi you into thinking you get a nice little thing.
Right. It used to be like COD or credit card. Yeah.
You get and then they come up and it's like your mama see is like $150. Like I did it. You ordered $150 worth of cassettes, and I'm like, you only said one.
I know, right? Hey, T-Fam, these moves are real. That's why I say I'm surprised we didn't kill ourselves. The figure four, you can break somebody's leg. I told my friend broke his collarbone. I know I'm getting late to some of these comments, but you can hurt yourself with them wrestling moves. You can really hurt some people.
Professionally choreographed moves.
Exactly. They're not doing the move for real, or they'll be dead. They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be able to do all the matches. They'd be. Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That was funny. Yeah. My dad used to get free cards for the jukebox too. And he used to give it to me. Yeah. And I used to order all kind of it used to be like unlimited, like hundreds of dollars on there he'd give me because he would get it when they first came out. They were trying to promote it. And my dad worked in advertising. And so he would give them cards away so people would go and dial up stuff so videos would keep playing. Because at first, if you didn't order nothing would play on the box. Y'all remember that when it was the jukebox? Yeah. So if you didn't order nothing, it'd just be menus flipping. Okay. So that's when they, back then when it very first started.
We were here. We were definitely here. And we were a part of it. It's not like our parents, when they saw us. Remember when Puffy started to do the remix? And my mom was like, he is messing up classic songs. Oh, hell no. All of the older heads was pissed off that they were doing the samples and stuff. What? You can't touch Al Green? No. We touching it.
Boy.
And we cutting it up. Period.
For real. Hey, Miss Jocelyn, I gotta read Miss Jocelyn comment. That's my sister right there. Much respect, Miss Jocelyn, even though she a Cowboys fan. No, I'm joking. I ain't got nothing against the Cowboy. But anyway, she say, I'm a 60 baby, and we ran the 75s, 80s, and 90s. We had respect the elders. Girls cared about their shapes, and we was good. You were good all day. And the sneakers were Converse and Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. I remember hearing about Gloria Vanderbilt jeans in the 80s. That was a women's thing. But that was like the first designer jeans or something like that, if I remember. Yeah. We ordered Luke videos like crazy. Pop that coochie. Hey, pop that coochie, baby. Pop.
Right. Even our events, remember, we were the ones who Freaknik can forget about it. You know what I mean?
Freaknik, man, I wanted to go so bad and I did not make it. They had a similar one in Chicago, but in the reality, it wasn't nothing like the real. Yeah,
you had your old hometown, versions or whatever have you. But yeah, I wasn't allowed. Huh? Then you go. I'm not going nowhere, Mom. I'm in my room. Clearly, because I can't go nowhere. Hooky parties. Remember hooky parties?
What party?
Hooky parties.
Oh, yeah. Ditch from school. Everybody meet up in somebody's house doing whatever. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you this quick story. We went to a hooky party. The guy, he moved all his mama furniture out. Don't mess up stuff. Everybody was respectful. And when the hooky party was done, they had, the paint chips was going off the wall.
The hell? How they do that?
Yes, Jay, because you rubbing and you're dubbing up on the wall and XYZ paint
so
chips
how you
were
gonna
removed.
Explain that to moms and them?
The blue stains was on the wall. It was hilarious. Everything was in order, but the walls was messed up. Hilarious.
Damn, busted. Busted. My girl B said them Vanderbilt jeans was fire. That is Anderson Cooper's mother, and that's Vanderbilt University money. That's long money. And here's another thing make me feel old. So when I first went to high school, I thought this was big technology. Every classroom had a TV in it, like stationed in the corner. Like that's the big technology part. They had a TV. They had a TV
on the belt, on the iron belt.
Right, on the arm. They got a TV in every classroom. Damn, that's tight. It was just like a little 15, 20-inch TV. Anyway, did you all, because I was told this was a national show for high school students called Channel 1. Did you all used to watch Channel 1?
Oh.
Anybody that used to watch Channel 1 in high school, because that was part of our homeroom, we had to watch Channel 1 every day. And Anderson Cooper and Lisa Ling were the correspondents on Channel 1. They was like 22 years old. And they would be going all over. You never saw that?
Never, not one day.
Yeah, anybody that's seen Channel 1, let me know what your memories are and if you had it. And I used to watch that every day. And Anderson Cooper, skinny little white guy, and Lisa Ling, and they'd be going all over, like Iraq, again, all over the world doing little things. Yeah. And now Lisa Ling is huge. And Anderson Cooper, they're big time now.
Right.
Yeah, and Lisa Ling is big time too. So, East Bay Magazine. I got an East Bay Magazine right now. They still send East Bay Magazine.
Wow.
Yeah. Tressa said that she had Channel 1. B said they had Channel 1. Yep.
I never saw it.
OJ.
Who's from New York? Who's from New York in the chat? Who's from New York? Did y'all see it? Because I did.
New York schools didn't have TVs in every classroom. Y'all didn't have a TV in y'all?
Yeah, it depends. Or, we had to share TV, and you had to wheel it into the room if you watching a doc that day.
Right.
You go down the hallway, you get a pass, go to XYZ room, get the TV from that teacher, because I know they ain't using it, and you just wheel it down the...
But see, this the thing. We had that too. So those TVs, you can't mess with those. It was no VCR or nothing. We had the TV on the stand with the strap down with the damn VCR underneath. So if we had to watch a tape or do something, they rolled it in. That was like just for Channel 1. And then when we started getting PlayStation, like my senior year, we figured out we had the audio video so we could use that. We'd be up here looking up like this, playing the game when our neck broke, trying to play on the 20-inch TV. So Lil Wood say used to come on in the whole room. Lisa Ling.
Really?
Yeah, it used to come on in homeroom for me. And Lil Woods in Baltimore.
I need somebody from over here to let me know if that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. Cheryl said she was a teacher at the time, and they had to show it during homeroom.
What? Where are you from? Where you at, Cheryl? Like, put in the chat where everybody at. What city you repping? What town you repping? So that we know. Because maybe I don't know. I didn't used to cut class a lot. So, like, how come?
Too many ditch parties.
That's right. I didn't see that. I've never seen that. Okay.
Juan Blaze in Detroit.
Okay.
She in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, I never saw that. We never watched TV in homeroom. So, like, what?
That came on my entire time in high school, all 4 years.
No, I've never seen. I'm so confused now. Like, what? I've never seen. All we knew homeroom was for, like, you need to be in homeroom so that you're present that day. That's what third period was. Third period was homeroom, and you needed to be there to be present that day. Because if you wasn't at third period, you was getting that letter or you were getting a call.
Desserts by Natalie. What generation are you? So most of the people in here are Generation X. And we talking about stuff from our generation. But what generation are you? And anybody that has came after we was already talking about this, What generation are you? As you see, I got the list right here. You can check it out. Let me know what generation you are in. I said Generation X, which is my generation, is the best. Of course, I'm biased. But
it's official.
Yeah, we the last old school people that was born though. Like we the last old school people alive.
We the last old school generation. We are the last old school generation because stuff changed with us. Listen, I always laugh at one of my friends. She was on oh my gosh, she was on a dating app when they was DOS. When we were still using DOS. She's like, yeah, I'm doing this dating app.
That's that floppy disk operating system. Wow.
Yo, so
she was typing in backspace, this, that, and the other.
Yes, she was. She was doing the dating app in DOS. We laugh at it all the time. I'm like, you only had a gray screen. Stop it.
That's when you really had to chat with somebody and really like a person, because you sitting there just typing and it's nothing else, not even a colored screen. It was black screens with green letters.
That was hilarious. We laughed at her. We still laugh at her today. Well, I mean, I do. Because like, nah, she was online dating when it was the first bit in DOS. Period.
Boy. All right, we got Generation Y, Generation X all day, Generation Y. I don't know, Millennials, Generation Y, get the thumbs down from B.
What?
From B. Hillette. she just playing, but so don't come for my girl.
Right, like my brother and my sister belong there, and yo, they not bad because they got a lot of influence from us. You know, like certain things. My brother, my sister.
If they was born in like 82, 83 or less, they close.
No, hold on. Put that up again. Hold on. Let me check out where they belong. Put that up again. So I know my son is a Z.
Millennials and Generation Y were born in 1981 to 96. Like those that's born in like 96, like I was graduating high school, they was born. You know what I mean?
So wow, my brother is a Y. My sister and son are Z's, but my sister's on the one end. My son is on, I say my sister's still younger, but my brother's a Y. I know when I look at how he listens to music and stuff like that, direct influence from what I was, experimenting on, because the music changed in our generation.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we had the big
is a Generation Z, a Zoomer.
Yes. I was like, what? So yeah, my brother's a Y, my sister and my son are Z's. But you could see, like, I definitely come on my son all the time, like, dude, everything that is dope for you, is fly for you, is whatever for you right now, is because of what we did. I said something the other day to him. I texted him and I was like, dang, I realized, I'm like, dang, that sounds like I'm old. He's like, that's okay. I like old ladies. I was like, damn, boy, you killing me.
Right. Nah, Tressa said, have you used dating apps? No, but I did use the chat line back in the day. Y'all remember the chat line, the party line? I have used that.
Really, Jay?
I did.
And I've never.
And I met somebody on there before. We need to talk
about that. Let's put that in rotation for next week. The dating apps. Definitely. Let's talk about that. I'm interested. I'm not. I don't know if I'm interested in joining one, but I'm interested in people's opinion on it. Let's say that.
No, I gotta protect my K-Leezy. I gotta protect them goodies. Don't get on there.
Okay.
Everybody gonna try to run through you. Nah. Stay away.
Okay. Back.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead, because we had a lot else to talk about today, because these two subjects, although are good, it ain't going to be that much we can get into, so I hope everybody enjoyed this show. And don't forget to hit that like, bang that bell, check out my girl on Instagram. BK all day 358, right?
That's right, Jay. Thank you.
Remember.
Yes.
So what's
okay,
up?
wait, before we move on, right?
All right.
What you just did is something that I used to do back in the day. If you wanted my number, I'll reel it off real quick. And I'm like, if you remember it, then you deserve to call me. So when people remember certain things like that, that means something to me. Like, okay,
They paying attention. They checking for you. Oh, he really liked me. He remembered.
I would reel it off quick.
That's a good way to do. I mean, I don't know, but the end result is good. That means that if a person is checking, they paying attention. You know, they got it. So, you know, I get it. I feel you on that. You know, and I remember back in the day, I never had somebody do it fast and do that. That's kind of smart. That's similar to like how in Bronx Tale, he opened the door and walk around the back to see if she leaned and opened the door for him type thing to see if...
I still do that.
Huh?
I still do that. That meant so much to me. I'm always going to do that because when he said, when you know, like the guy told him, I was just like, so that means, you know, you a wholesome woman and stuff. If you do, I'll still do that today.
The only problem is it don't work with these modern cars. They all...
I know, so I've done it like...
Right. Still the gesture. Right. Yeah. So, that's what's up. Now, what's up with your boy P. Diddy? He's recently had a baby. Nobody in the public knew about this woman or that she was pregnant. He just recently said that he loved Kim Porter, undying love. I think I know what he mean, but we'll get into that and if that was good, bad, or ugly. And now this baby is here. What's the future for this baby? Puffy got a lot of babies. What, him and Nip Cannon having a race? I don't know.
Nowhere near, but okay.
What say you, K. Leezy, about what's going on?
I'm just so confused. I'm so confused, right? So once again, the internet destroys everybody's private life because you can't have nothing at a certain stature in life. You can't have nothing going on that these people ain't gonna find out. How they found out the birth certificate to see who the mother was? They went digging.
Yeah.
So you can't have a private life, but really, really and truly, you got a baby. Okay, if say I'm in that situation, right, and as opposed to Kim being dead, she's alive, and he goes on to talk about, oh, he love, but I'm pregnant with his pickney. I don't want to hear you carrying on with this nonsense. Do you understand? I'm like, no. Even with the Young Miami, I don't want to hear none of this. Listen, whoever's talking about it, kill him. I don't want to hear it at all. So I don't like this. And he's saying, Jay, I don't like it. Do not like it. I don't get it, and I don't like it. So what did he have? Is he doing a Nick Cannon with this new baby?
All right. So a lot of people, because Young Miami is supposedly his girlfriend right now, he got a little mess going. So this other girl was pregnant. We as the public don't know if Young Miami knew or not, but because it came out this way, he did just recently say he always had love for Kim, but you could say, well, that's my baby mama, she dead, always got love for her. Okay, we leave that alone. But you with Young Miami, the problem is making her look bad because now people are saying she's his side chick, which now makes her feel some kind of way and is embarrassed. So he had to come out and defend and say she's not my side chick after announcing the daughter's birth. You, being the woman that you are, Kaylee, what say you? Could he come out and say you not the side chick if you were in Young Miami's position?
Oh, Jay, you have to defend me 157,000.33999%. He would have to defend me, Jay. because he put her in this situation, right? I'm watching the comments and I'm like, what? Because I try to dabble into the hot topics and stuff, but I'm late to the party a lot of the times. But what?
If this is true,
said,
I don't know. But what Miss Jocelyn has on here, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot. But these guys been doing that. But as far as Young Miami, so it had a point where she took down all his pictures. People knew something was going on. So at that point, what the blog was saying is maybe that's when she found out factually about the other baby, lost it, but she had to recompose herself because, come on now, you're dealing with a Don. At the end of the day, you're dealing with a Don, right?
You can elevate her so she along for the ride.
Exactly. So you gotta, if this is the game you want to play, you better act according. So that's how come it went back into and he had to defend her because this is an awful situation for her to be in. Mm-hmm. Awful.
My girl B said he using Young Miami, doesn't take her seriously, and he had 3 different girlfriends at his birthday party last month. All of them are side chicks.
Well, whatever he's using, Jay, she's at the top of the side chick totem pole.
Because she got the shine.
I've heard B in Discord. We've had those conversations and how he's using her because she keeps him related to the younger generation, right? So, and I can see that happening. She does keep him relevant. Yeah,
that's true. Savannah got the perfect comment back in our day. Remember when side chicks stayed quiet?
Not with this information age.
But these damn millennial side chicks don't know how to shut the fork up. You're a side chick, which means stay on the side. Stop trying to get in the front and get in shine. Get your ass in before you get put to the back. You already on the side. You can easily get pushed to the back and out of here.
This is why you had aunties living down the block with your siblings and you ain't know was your siblings.
I see B's comment on here, and that is hilarious. Khadijah said, no, Miami is one of his girls. He also sees 50 baby mama Daphne. Then there's a girl in LA who also looks Asian. Miami got in an argument with her on Twitter months ago. Damn. I mean,
so Miami's at the top of the side chick totem pole. To me, I don't. What Khadijah just said. Yes, because I've heard about Daphne, and I'm like, Daphne, why would you go to Diddy? Like, stop it. So I didn't like that. Daphne's being reckless to me.
Trying to get that money and be messy, yeah. Because that's going to cause something between her and 50. Daphne is 50's son. That's the baby Curtis. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. So he's
only doing that to be messy because she old in his eyes. What is he doing with that old woman?
I don't know. But they say he have a type now. I don't know if he got a type from wherever he's been all over the place.
All these other women in their 20s. So why you with her that's twice their age? You don't mess with women in your 40s. No,
Daphne ain't that old. Daphne not that old. Maybe she's in her 30s. I don't know. Do y'all know how old Daphne is? But Daphne's definitely older than his...
How old is Daphne? Y'all let me know. Y'all know more about this than me for sure. And, of course, all of y'all are some of the smartest people I know. Thank you.
Yes. I agree with Khadijah. She definitely is at the top. Because he defended her. He was like, nah, don't talk to her. Don't come for her like no side chick, yo. She's special to me. So,
Khadijah said she thinks it's weird also, since, Diddy and 50 don't get along. I didn't know they didn't get along, but I thought that would be messy. Even if we did, we did get along. That could possibly make us not get along.
Right. And so they don't get along. Right. We're going to talk about all the nice, colorful words that 50 think Diddy is underscore when we done. Right. So Why would Daphne do that? Daphne is messy. Like, is Daphne, did her swimsuit catalog photos not do too well if they go down the drain? Like, what was it? Her Shein campaign is over? Like, stop it, Daphne. Don't do this, because it could get serious.
Plus, you got a grown son now that's seeing this.
No, Daphne's the boy mother.
Oh, that's why I was asking. Is it Curtis Jr. mom?
Right.
I thought
Daphne's
you said,
the little boy mother.
So the little boy's sire.
Sire, right. That's
50 not with her no more already?
But Jay, let's move on, Jay. We got to deal with, you need more information. You need a lot of info, Jay. Because if
you
I know
ain't
this
lying. Now that is making me upset. As far as on 50's side, because
oh no, 50 don't want the big boy.
Well,
don't want the big
this
boy.
this what I'm saying. This is what make me upset that Puffy is talking to her, because that's the little boy. You know what I mean? His mama, and she that was kind of still recent and fresh, just a few years ago. Even if it did stop, you know. So yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's even worse. Damn. Woo.
So maybe Diddy could be on some Nick Cannon BS, because it's like, why you have this lady pregnant and you know, like, even on both sides, I could look at the scenario and it's not good. When maybe that's why Young Miami came out like, yo, we go together real hard.
Trying to put some stank on it, claim it.
Yes,
Marking
because
her
this woman would be
territory.
pregnant at the same time.
Makes sense.
Oh, that right? You know, because she was like, "Nah, oh, real big. We go together."
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta acknowledge me. That's why that sent off all the blogs.
So they say 50 is with Cuban links.
I heard that they broke up, Jay. I heard that that's his ex, and they're not making a big stink out of it. But I don't know, because something happened for her birthday, and it's like, oh, look, 50 shouting out his ex. But the person who said it, well, I guess one of the people who said it, I know she know a little bit more about, you know, bum.
Cheryl, man, I love me some Cheryl, man. That's my girl. I was about to say this when you was done talking. Damn, man, they too old for this. Like, I can't. Well,
their lifestyle is different. Their lifestyle is very different. So to us, it's too old for this. But their lifestyle, nah.
That keep their
lifestyle
name in the news, I guess, huh?
The lifestyle is very different from the average 35, 40-year-old person. The money is very different. They're not doing average shit.
I am a anti-drama type person. I don't like a lot of that. That will wear me out. Especially they 50 years old. Shoot.
Hold on.
Get them lips shining. Get that lip gloss popping.
Yeah, I'm doing some. I was trying, you know, this is my last testing. This is my last usage of Rihanna Fenty. I'm really happy for Rihanna, but this Fenty lip gloss, I'm not feeling it no more.
And it's expensive, I'm sure.
They changed the formula. Yeah. So listen, right, real quick. I like a $2 lip gloss over this $35 lip gloss. Like, you'd be surprised. And when I put it on, I'd be outside and they'd be like, you making a scene, you know? $2. But they just don't sell it in the stores by me no more. Wait a while, y'all. Wait a while.
That's a huge difference, though, from a 2 to a 35. What's the range? Like, what is it, gold coming out of? Like, what's it? They got big difference. They supposed to be extra juicy.
Yeah, but the $2 one is flawless. It from to the very, very end. No sticky, no nothing like that. Is perfect, Jay. The glide is amazing. I could go on about lip gloss, so let's just get off of this.
I know, right? What else? It don't have no what?
He's not getting no lines, no. Come on now. Like, listen. I don't do makeup, right? However, you see mascara and lip gloss, Lord have mercy. Those have been my staples for 19 how long?
Hey, you hitting the sweet spot right here. The ladies loving this right here. This is what you dropping.
Yes. Exactly. The cheap lip gloss is the best. And because lip gloss has a thing, when it gets down to the end, it gets, right? I have no words for it, but it's terrible. The cheap lip gloss, you scraping the container. Let me get it out.
Need it all, huh? And what's crazy is guys don't know the difference. We don't know
Khadijah,
what the hell.
that's what I'm talking about. Wet and Wild. That's the one that I love. Wet and Wild. And when I talk about it, it's like, oh, you wear Wet and Wild. I'm like, yes. Perfect.
With that
then
note,
you go and you get this crazy stuff, and it's like, I can only use half of it.
Okay.
But
we've been talking and having such a good time, man. We ain't had a drink or a shot or nothing, so let's go ahead and have a couple shots. I know, right? You didn't kill the drink. That's all right. Everybody still got the enjoyment of the night. So
no, this turned out to be really good. Like, this is one of my top episodes that we've ever done because I mean, really, Jay, it's you know what? It's genuine. It's organic. We didn't plan it to be this way. So. But it was just good content. And you can see by the comments, everybody, they love it like me. I love it.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody that was live and putting the comments about your generation. If you're not Generation X, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I like talking about this, and definitely it's going to be more people in the replay. Definitely tell me about your generation and what made it great. And if you want to hear more about that, you know, let me know. We can talk about, you know, this stuff every now and then. And I think it's pretty fun. Go down memory lane. We all can reflect a little and see and compare. See what's up. You know. All right. Let's have a couple questions for shots. We're going to do a drinking game. I got some questions for you. It's going to be two options. You either pick one of the options. If you don't pick one of these options, you got to take a drink.
Let's get re-up, Jay.
You got it. It's two options. And if you don't pick an option, you got to drink. And the same applies for y'all watching at home. And I'm watching you. Don't cheat. No cheaters. Got my eye on you. Well, K Lazy, come on, girl. What you getting? Another drizzle? You filling it up? All right.
Yes, Jay. I'm getting my drink on the crew, Jay. I can't let you drink alone.
I appreciate it. Well, while she getting it all filled back up, Juan Blaze said tonight was hype. Khadijah said this was fun. Allison say, I got to smoke. I know that's right. I got a little something here, too. But, hey, go ahead and blaze up. Smoke, drink, what they say. Smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them. That was a Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay. Hey.
So, Jay, can I freestyle on one of the questions? I didn't have this question down pat, but since we had that conversation, right, there's a big debate that I have with a lot of people just for fun. Mm-hmm. So, can I ask, my first drinking question is, does Chris Brown belong to X or Y?
That's a good one. He's actually probably Y. But he's on the border. He's probably like an 82. So he's close to the end of us and the beginning of them. Because we end at 80. And anybody that's like an 81, 82, they real close to us. You know, they close to the last of us.
Came out, he was just little.
But yeah,
but he came out at the end of us.
But think about it. By the time he was 5 years old, that would have been 87. We would have been 9 years old or 10. And he would have just been 5 starting kindergarten. We'd have been in 5th grade. You know, so it would have been some differences at that young age. By the time a person get older, 4 or 5 years is no big deal. You know, when Chris Brown came out, I was already out of high school, and he was talking about he was 16. So I know Chris Brown younger than me. I know people be saying he was generation. I never bought a Chris Brown CD or music ever. I never listened to Chris Brown on a date until I was maybe older, and it was what the young people was listening to. But we never played none of that. Chris Brown wasn't out.
Chris Brown, when he came out, I remember him as a little kid, but I remember I still liked his music. But that was way before my son got into it.
I'm pulling up Chris Brown right now. Let's see how old he is. I don't think Chris Brown.
Okay, so maybe Chris Brown is Y. Hold on, I'm thinking about it now. He is Y because he definitely ain't Z.
Here's Chris Brown. He was born in 1989. That dude is, I told you. So this dude 10 years younger than me. I was born in 78. He 11 years. I told you when he came out, I was already grown. I was out of high school. He talking about, they said he was only 16. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this little dude? He dancing in the bank or something or whatever with them or whatever. I was like, man, this little dude.
He's definitely a Y.
That's when people be talking about. I think y'all females look at him and liked his music, but as a man, I looked at him like, who's this kid? Like, he ain't about to sing to me about getting some coochie. I've been getting coochie before you. Now you supposed to sing the coochie to me? No, put on some R. Kelly.
Like, you don't even know what it smells like, Chris. Sit down.
Right. In 89. So in 1999, he was 10 years old. And in 1999, I was what, 21? I was born in 78, 88, 98. So in 1999, I was 21-year-old man, and he was 10.
Damn, Jay.
That ain't our generation. I was grown, drive, walking, doing, not walk, but go ahead, drive. Freudian slip.
What you got in that Jimmy Gin, Jay?
Little reality juice. Yeah.
I'm done.
So, yeah, I ain't never listened to Chris Brown singing me no draws. He ain't never got me into the coochie.
Yeah. Hold on, there's a song that Chris Brown has that I absolutely love. We gonna talk about it. It's not coming to mind. It's something about when he get off the plane, like, yo, you're not supposed to pull up, you're not supposed to come through. I'm gonna get the song for you. Right about it. That's my number one song from him. I don't like the whole dancing antics and stuff like that with him, but
yeah, because he tried to say he was dancing better than Michael Jackson when he first came out. I remember that. Dame Kenny say that he had lost his virginity at 8 years old. Dang. He still had a ding-ding.
Well, he know nothing about that, Jay. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's a rape.
What do you know?
Yeah.
That is a rape. It's a rape, and what coming out of your baby pee-pee?
I know. Does anything come out? I don't even know if something could come out of an 8-year-old pee-pee. I never even stroked mine when I was 8 yet, so I don't know. I wonder. I should have tried to stroke it though and see what may have came out a little yolk.
Damn.
Let's have a drink.
I'm blank. Exactly, I'm blank. I have nothing for you, Jay. Let's take this break. Come on.
All right. Which one? Harlem Nights or Coming to America? I'm a drink because I love them both.
So, okay, let me tell y'all the story about that. I did not see Harlem Nights till COVID.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I was in my 40s before I saw Harlem Nights. I don't know what happened. I just don't know why I never saw it. And I have a friend, my friend in Jersey. She is a movie fanatic, so she'll give you the little lines from the movie, and she'll look at my face like, you didn't even look at it. You don't know. I'm like,
that's how I would do with you on that one. I saw both of those in the theater when they came out. And I'm the one that said I gotta see those. I didn't like get dragged along. Like we was like, I gotta see that, the new Eddie Murphy Harlem Nights coming to. I'm only 10 years old because I believe they came out in like 88, 89. So I was only like 10 years old. I remember having my mom drag me. Well, not drag, but we went to the movies to go see Eddie Murphy Raw. Back then, in our day, they used to make sure you was over a certain age to go see certain movies.
Right?
Yeah, you had to have a parent's permission. They would actually stop you. You can't go see that movie. It's rated R. Damn, it's rated R.
Right.
Mom, take me. And we went to go see Eddie Murphy Raw. I was only 10. Hey, mother this, mother that, mother forker. And we and my mom.
So I'll tell you maybe one of the last movies
hold on. Khadijah said, "Did you like it?" You left that part out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. It was. I answered in the chat. It's timeless to me because looking at it now, and I've enjoy it within the last 2 years, of course. So that means I know it was timeless. And then I had the nostalgia of, wow, these people aren't even here anymore. You know, so I got it from a different vibe and looking at this like, oh my gosh, look at how many people like the greats really coming together. So I was able to appreciate it in a different way. So I would class that movie as timeless. So it's still good day. And of course, Arsenio, that's just hilarious, right? But you said you went to see the movie Raw with your mom?
Yeah.
I went to see Mo Better Blues with my mom and my aunt.
I went to the drive-in to see Mo Better Blues with my brother and my nephew.
James. So uncomfortable.
Mo Better Blues? With your mom because of
the
the sex scenes and stuff, and your mom,
yes,
yeah, that ain't the right for you. I know, yeah, that your mom too strict for that, yeah. See, we saw at the drive-in a double feature. It was Ghost Dad with Mo Better Blues, and Ghost Dad was Bill Cosby. And back then, we would get on the roof of my brother's car. We would put a blanket on the roof and lay on the roof and turn the speakers up and lay on the roof and watch the movies or whatever. And we watched Ghost Dad and then Mo Better Blues. Yeah.
That's something these kids are never going to understand, the double features, right? Because they sure don't have that now.
I went to go see Beetlejuice downtown Chicago by myself with my neighbor across the street that's probably 2 or 3 years older than me. So at the time, Beetlejuice was come out 88. I was 10. He couldn't have been but 12 or 13. It was me, him, and his friend the same age. We all caught the bus and train and went downtown Chicago, spent the whole day eating, walking around, got on the, went to go see, it was Police Academy, Assignment Miami Beach, and Beetlejuice double feature. Yeah, and after we saw that, we came home.
2 weeks ago.
Mahoney.
I looked for it too.
Yeah.
Mahoney. I looked for it too because I was giving my friend a joke, and I was like, "Mama, watch it." And I watched. Remember Martin? You So Crazy? I looked at his stand up.
Yeah. I bought that tape. I went to the record store, bought the tape, You So Crazy, and bumped that. Like everywhere at home, like it was music. And we memorized that, me and my friend. I knew Martin's You So Crazy front to back. I bought Richard Pryor's tape. I know, right? Crazy. I used to know that like back to front. Richard Pryor stand up. I bought so many people. I got Robert Harris stand up. I got so many. I still got Robert Harris CD from his stand up. I used to buy stand ups. And when we would go to the record store, Rose Records, they had a stand up section. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, so like, you know, they had the rap section, all that. I would go to the stand-up section and get it. Adam Sandler, different things, and I would just be listening to the jokes and stuff and laughing, and me and my friends, and we'd be adding to stuff, taking stuff. We used to do that for fun. Like, That's what we would do. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I love comedy.
I know the Sirius satellite radio now. Like they got the Foxhole, Jamie Foxx thing, and
that on there.
Channel. So they have. I like listening to some of the comedy sessions they have on those platforms, just channels, whatever. I do. Jay, come on now, I'm just looking for a laugh.
Hell yeah. Hey, Khadijah, Shadow. You know why I know that character? Because he was tearing Halle Berry ass up on that damn balcony, and he was hitting that shit. He was, oh, Shadow, Shadow, Shadow. He was, and then he got together for real with her and damn near threw her off the balcony. But he was tearing that up in that movie, and she was screaming Shadow. I was like, yeah. That's going to be my nickname. They call me the White Shadow. Call me the White Shadow, baby. Let go.
You can't be Shadow.
I know, right? Call me Sunset, Sunrise. Let's go.
Sunrise. You Sunrise.
Hold on, the light little too. I got my head freshly cleaned off and this and that. I'm looking too white.
Okay. You glow boy. You the glow boy, Jay.
I know, right? George Carlin had amazing stand-up.
Yeah.
All right,
so I'm going to keep it in our generation, right? So I drank. Hold on, let me drink because I'm going to take two. I agree. I love both of them. I can't pick one.
And then we got to move on. Let's see. While you doing that, who you going to go for? Let's see what I got right here. You going to go with Mary J. or Beyonce?
No, Jay, we did this already.
I did Mary J. Beyonce. DMX or no here, Missy or Eve.
Missy
or Eve. Okay, you going with Missy? I'm gonna go with Eve actually.
What? Now Eve got some bangers, but when I think about the Missy catalog, Missy. But though I remember Eve had that song with Alicia Keys. It was meaningful with the domestic violence. Eve, Eve was the Rough Riders. I get it, but I'm still pick Missy.
Yeah, Eve rapped closer to like a dude, and Missy did innovate rap game
Missy
with that. Yeah, she was good. I'm not trying to hate on Missy when I was saying making sound effects and stuff and rhyming it because that was kind of new. So I give her credit, but I liked Eve's style. But Eve did not have as many hits as Missy. That's for sure.
Remember 1 Minute Man? Break me up.
That wasn't Halle Berry and Mo Better Blues. It looked just like her.
No, that was Clark. I can't remember her name. And then Spike Lee's sister. She was the
yeah, I remember Joy Lee.
Brown skin chick. Then the Clark was the other one. No, I thought you was combining two movies together. To be honest,
what
I
was
just
I
went with
combining?
it.
Jungle Fever. No, that wasn't her in Jungle Fever either.
Who was in Jungle Fever?
Wesley Snipes was in Jungle Fever though.
With
the white Italian girl, yeah. So that girl in Mo Better Blues, she looked just like Halle Berry.
Don't Jay?
I'm just having an old memory of that movie. I ain't seen it in so long.
Yeah, I thought you was just putting two movies together, so that's why I'm like, but okay, but yeah, Wesley.
That was a senior moment. Thank you, Miss Jocelyn.
I've been having a couple of them recently too. The birthday's coming up. And you start to see the changes whenever you turn into that next year. So,
that's true.
Okay, I got a question.
All right, come on, because I gotta still get to R. Kelly, and then we gonna get up out of here. We had a long night tonight, but it was good.
We didn't even talk about Lori Harvey and her craziness. But anyway, here's my question: which do you prefer? Action stars, Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's a good one for me because those two made some of my favorite movies of my childhood.
So do you pick one?
I have to go with Arnold. I know I
You go with Arnold?
Yeah, I was going with Arnold.
No!
Yeah, I do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Sure.
I'm drinking because I can't pick. I cannot pick because I can't put my Rambo experience over any Arnold Schwarzenegger. But then there's so many Arnold stuff that I love. I'm gonna drink.
I'm a drink because I'm thirsty.
Listen, I even like Kindergarten Cop.
It's not a tumor. My daddy look at penis and vagina. He's a pervert. He is a pervert. You'll be pervert too. What you doing? Where's the bad guy? Told me ABC. ABC. No tumor. Where you go? Little boy. Get the chopper. Okay.
I'm done, Jay. So clearly we know you pick Arnold. No drink for you, Jay. No drink for you.
All his movies are like comedies to me. I can see Terminator. Give me your boots. Give me the clothes. I can't.
Do you remember
he
did did he do Commando?
Yeah. He had Ray Don Chong in it.
Right.
You want
and
to
he
see
did,
me kick some ass? He
Both
picked
of
the
them great
whole
shows.
phone booth where the dude was in the
Conan.
phone booth. Yeah, Conan.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
The phone booth.
He
So,
picked the
he got
whole
some-
phone booth. He had the dude hanging off the cliff by one arm. They was like, what happened to him? I let him go.
I'm dead. Remember when he had this thing when he ripped the seat out the car?
That was in that same, that was for the same, no, that was for her car. He ripped out the passenger seat, so he made that shit look so easy. That seat too small. I need more leg room. I make it like German vehicle. I have it more sturdy. Drive, black girl. I need to save the daughter.
Twins was really good too. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna
just
drink
saw
because
this again the other day. For the first
I love the
time.
both of them. Like,
In my
Rambo was a
brother,
good kid.
in my brother, I love you. You the good brother.
So you really don't got love for Stallone.
I
Because
do.
remember in Rambo, I don't know which one it was, but he was in the mud and you just saw his eyes popped open. Like that was a classic. The only thing was funny when he put the jade necklace around. From since I was a little girl, I was like, that is gonna choke him. It's
She
too
got
tight.
killed. I love her too. The idea, she can't
No,
say,
stop it.
I can't
Don't
say
do
you.
it like that.
She said, I can't
Don't do
say
it like
you, Rambo. And she say, I can't say you, Rambo. I say you.
Don't do it like that. Dave. That's not nice. Don't do it like that.
I want them to be in a movie together. A real, like, not the Expendables and Escape plan. I want them in a real conversation. Hey,
They too old for that right now.
I heard you been talking about a minute about. I don't say nothing. I don't talking about you. I heard you there about you talking me. I don't know how you did. Who told you this?
Jay, I'm done. But wait, hold on. Cheryl talked about Tulsa King. I wanted to put that. I put that on my list to look at.
They should make
Did you see
Arnold
it?
and Rambo as twins remake. We had the old twins all grown up. Last piece probably good up, but it got better now.
I'm drinking again. But did you see Tulsa King with Sly?
I ain't seen it.
I want to look at it. I'm gonna look at it this weekend.
Woo! All right, let's go to R. Kelly, man. We'll be here for 2 hours tonight.
Jay, you gotta break this up and put it on YouTube and make it.
clips.
We gonna do the sections for this because this was a really great episode. All right, let's go. R. Kelly.
Yeah, people gonna miss out if they don't watch the whole thing. You know how people attention span. I'm gonna have to split it up, so we'll do it that way. Give them some content to watch through the week.
Got you.
Right.
This was so good. This episode was really, really good. Like 2 thumbs up, 10s, 10 out to 10 out to 10 out to 10, Jay.
I'm honored. I'm so happy. And I hope everybody else had a great time tonight as well. I see that we've kept the same crowd the whole night. The numbers have been strong.
Just like me.
So definitely appreciate that. One thing I do want to go and say before we go to R. Kelly is old school OG Granddaddy IU passed away at the age of 54. I remember him, Granddaddy IU. Never had a big hit, but he was out there. He made some noise, did a few things, and rest in peace, Granddaddy IU, one of the OGs in the hip hop game.
Triple OG.
Triple OG. And definitely. So rest in peace. And now moving on to another artist, R. Kelly. So R. Kelly recently had a new album come out. I just had it pulled up over here. Of course, now it's not ready. But while I'm getting that, his album came up and came right back down just as fast.
I'm so sorry.
So, a lot of people say they didn't want the music out there. They say part of the reason it came down is because it wasn't officially released. What do you think? Besides whether it was officially released or not, do you think he should be allowed to put music out there for people to have the choice to take or not?
No.
You don't.
I do like the fact. I do like choices, right? I do like giving people the opportunity to make a decision for themselves. However, this dude. So I was following this lawyer. She was giving her breakdown of the trial as it was in real time. And I remember one of her episodes, they talked about how this guy made these girls shit in a bucket and wipe it all over their face in recordings so that they wouldn't talk about what he was actually doing to them. Also, remember when you saw his wife talk about the fact that he was doing certain songs after it came into her head real time? He was making songs about his experiences. Like, there's so much R. Kelly music that I love. Remember that R album? That double album?
That was fire.
I was so in love with that. Oh my gosh.
The R and R&B.
Listen, when I listen to his music now, initially I get the fiesta. I'm going with the flow. And then I get it like, I can't do it. It just doesn't make me feel good because
the song is like, what's wrong with, let me stick my key. I'm going to stick my key in your ignition, Kelly. And then we going to go ahead and get it squishing.
I can't do it. Listen, R. Kelly meant so much to me. First of all, we got the same name. I was repping for him. He a Capricorn just like me.
We got the same name.
So I'll tell you this, right? Quick story. I remember when I saw him on Natalie Cole's show, Big Break. Remember, I'm not from here, right?
Oh, you know, I told you that my friend was on there with him. You know that, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah,
I remember I used to come up here for vacation in the summer and winter time. I never forgot I was up here on vacation and Natalie Cole's Big Break came on and he was winning week after week after week. That was all I knew for the time I was here, right? And then it was like public announcement. That group made it big, but the guy's name is R. Kelly, like me. He on the 8th of January. I'm on number 5. What? The biggest fan. Until I started hearing the stories, Jay.
But luckily, he didn't find out at that age that you was a fan because you was ripe for the picking.
Yeah, he would have got
allegedly.
Jay, he'd have got me.
He would have. And
nah, my mother would take me. Let's take it back. My mom would have been like, hell no. And she'd have been holding me here. No matter how much I was trying to go, she'd have been holding me right here. So he wouldn't have got me. My mom, R.I.P. Pamela, She just saved me from R. Kelly because I was a fan, Jay. He couldn't do no wrong. But you see, protecting young women, little girls, I'm 150% down for that. I don't have no tolerance for the foolishness, and I cannot separate the artistry from the man's crazy bangarang, Jay. That bangarang is so high, I can't get over it. So yeah, I listened to it. I listened to it, and I'm like this in the beginning, and then I'm like, no, Kelly, no.
Let me answer Cheryl right quick. So these are recordings that were previously made, and he did not make them, and he has actually said he does not want the music out there, that they were produced and published without his permission. But that's the thing, Cheryl. He didn't have access to the studio in jail, and he didn't recently record these. So
I just think Jamaica, they don't do that. They don't do that over here. But so what happened? That person clearly was released. So did that person have his publishing rights? Like, you have to have rights to release the music.
That's why they taking it down. His lawyer actually said that was illegal, and they didn't have the rights to put all that out there. So that's probably why I came down so fast. Damian Kenny want to know what you think about all the parents, though, that sold their girls for the most part for fame and fortune.
Damian.
What are your thoughts about that?
I don't like them either. I don't stand for it. I am pro-protecting young girls and women. I'm pro-protecting women, but you see the younger versions of us, before we really get into that understanding, that level of experience, wisdom, and understanding, anybody who violate them, I'm against them. So for the parents, fire for the parents too. They're number one culprits. That's why I said my mom she'd have held me up here, like, yoked me back.
She did what she would have did what she's supposed to do, right? They are basically pimping the kids out because they want the kids to make money so they can say, break me off, I'm your parents, basically.
Aaliyah, #Aaliyah.
That's so unfortunate.
Yes, when you really look at the real deal, it's not good, Jay. You right with that. It's unfortunate.
You preaching tonight, sis.
Sorry,
hey man, tell them don't go and put the little girls with the R. Kellys. They bad men. I says, hey man, you better have your mama come and yoke you. Don't have them go and put you out there on the corner and selling that dope. And I ain't meaning the way they normally sell it, although they do. And I ain't trying to say it's good, but it is bad. So you can go real far and get a lot of bad from something that good. You know what I mean?
Right. You have to protect us, man. Protect us at all costs, point blank and period. And his music was great. He was so talented, right? As a writer, you can imagine you making little girls write shit on their face, and everybody's graduation song is "I Believe I Could Fly." How does that look, Jay? Tell me. Everybody's graduation song, and then you got them doing crazy shit, and you teaching little chicks how to piss on themselves and piss on you, and let you feel comfortable pissing on me too. Let me just take another drink.
Took the Me Too to a whole nother level. Instead of Me Too, it's P2. P2. Thank you.
Jay, can we end it on the Lori Harvey? Maybe we can start that off next week.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, one last thing. My girl, Miss Jocelyn, says, Kelly, I disagree. We were not there, so all girls said whatever hearsay. I love his music, and I'm still listening to my playlist. God forgives all if they give it to God. Before you say one thing, I'll just add to this. I think he should, if he wanted to, I think he should be able to put the music out. And I think if people don't want to hear it, don't listen. And I think that the public overall would probably not listen and support. And I think if that's what happens, then that's fine. But I don't think you should take away a person's ability to earn a living.
So I remember I did hear you say that before.
Yeah.
It's sad that to me, the way he earns a living is so influential.
True, and it makes people happy, but you did stuff that you shouldn't be making people happy. Bad. Yeah.
So Miss Johnson, that's why I didn't really comment on the other allegations that people were making, but the wiping the feces on their face. This was court testimony and recorded, so that's why I talk about that, because that part, I mean, unless they lying on stage and the videotapes are done, right? That was stuff that was in his actual recent case. So, yeah, I hear about the other stories or whatever have you, but that's why I talk about that specific thing. He didn't want them to talk so much that now it's recorded in court that he manipulated them to the highest, most disgusting level. So I get it. And like I said, when his music starts, I love it. Instinctively, I'm going with it. Everything, like, you know, when I want to put it on certain playlists and all this good cheerful stuff, R. Kelly's always there. But now that I listen to it more and I know what type of culprit he is, it does not give a good taste in my mouth. But one thing I will agree on is that if he gives it up to God, then all is forgiven. So I think that if he does that, he has that personal, honest and genuine conviction, then that's, of course, between him and God. But if he does, then I would never know, but it would be good for him. Because he's a Kelly, and he's a Capricorn, Jay. And I was rooting for you. But not let females shit and wipe themselves for that shit for your own personal agenda. But I got you, Miss Johnson.
That's a new level,
feel where you're coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
Dame Kenny said that was Cinder Williams in Mo Better Blues, not Holly Berry. Thank you, brother, for that correction. Appreciate it.
Was she a Bronx native?
Bronx native. I ain't seen it in a while. So my memory is making me think she looked like Holly Berry, a young Holly Berry at the time. So, but Cinder Williams was fine though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
you know.
She was down with the Rosie Perez crew.
Oh, I love me some Rosie back in the days. I love Rosie Perez.
We got our own in the J1 crew. We got our own Rosie Perez. Shout out to Gina. We miss you and we love you, Gina.
Shout out to my Gina G. What's up, Gina? Hope you're all right, feeling good. Yeah, Rosie Perez is probably my first Latin crush.
You Latin love, babe?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I like it. The Latin law, you gotta do you. Hey, Billy, you have to go and you have to do. I'm going to give you $200 at my winning, Billy. I want you to get a soup. I'm going to go to Jeopardy. And I want to say, foods that start with the letter Q, okay? I want to know foods that start with the letter Q, Billy. Billy. We don't have enough money, Billy. I am tired of this, Billy. You stink. Billy, you stink. The Stookie. Yeah. Allison EQ said, Jay, I think he should not be able to produce or make music because he prey on young girls. I mean, that's a complicated situation, and I agree it's bad. Because he's making influential music, like Kelly said. It's an influential product. But it does say in the laws that we shouldn't have cruel or unusual punishment. So he's in jail.
So you think this is on the line of cruel and unusual because it's how he makes his living.
It's unusual to now you've punished the person and now you made it so now they can't make any money. Like, prisoners can still write a book, or still, if they had a song to sing and people wanted to listen and buy it, you know, it's how many prisoners write books and stuff. You can't make this man no longer earn a living, and now how can he afford legal counsel? What if he needs money and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, you can't make a person broke now. You know what I mean? You can't. Now you put me in jail. Now you got to make me broke. And I can't try to get money. Like, damn. Like, just kill me.
Yeah. Not in that way, but yeah.
I mean, you might as well. Like, is it a death sentence? Like, You get the sentence you get. So should he? The laws are the laws. How we feel about whether what he did. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying if people feel a certain way about what happened, they should change the laws. If you have laws on the books where people can do these type of things to people, whether it's the R word or more, and only get 10 years or 20 years, and people feel that's not enough and they can get out with good behavior and this and that, people should change the laws, is what I think.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but until then, it is what it is. So if that's what's on the books and they do those crimes, they're charged. You can't now say, well, but for you, because it's, of course, other people in prison for that same crime. But now for you, though, you can't make no more money. But the other ones, we don't know who they are, so oh well. But since we know who you are, we gonna go extra ham on you. You can't make no money. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like, damn. I mean, with them, they did all this.
It's that direct thing. So you think it's directly associated with him making money or the influence? The making money is a byproduct to me. I think
it's the influence first. But if that's how he makes his money, people don't have to buy it or listen to it. You know what I mean? So you can't just, like I'm with James Kelly, just don't listen to his music. That's like how many criminals in jail have put out books, you know, from Tookie to whoever. You don't have to buy their book. You don't have to read their story, but you can't take away the opportunity for them to make money, though. You know what I mean? That's not a crime. It's no crime on the books that I know of where they say, not only did you do that. What happened to Kelly? Where you go, girl? But anyway, it's
my phone is itching me, so I'm doing that crazy sound, and I don't want it to.
All right, okay. But as far as I know, and if I need to be corrected, please do, anybody. But if you do a crime and then they say the punishment is whatever from jail time to probation, I have never heard or seen they say also you can no longer earn a living. If you on house arrest, you may not be able to go places, or if you in jail, you may not be able to go to work. But if you can find a way to make a living while in prison, they can't say, nope, you can't do it. I haven't seen it, rather, I should say.
Here's my thing. He can't work because he's locked up, okay? So he cannot go to work at the end of the day.
But he
so what's
sing.
he going to do? They're going to give him a studio in the prison so that he can record music?
True. That's true. Didn't Shine try to do a rap album over the phone in prison?
Yeah, like, that's not going to work.
It
you are
didn't
not in
sound
Jamaica,
right.
but
No.
you are in the United States of America. It doesn't work that way. So that
so
to me
here's
is
the thing. You right. So he couldn't make new stuff and it probably wouldn't come out right. But this is stuff that's already made that they releasing.
He's the one who's cutting it off. He didn't do it. So
True. But like how Tupac had all that stuff out. So what if R. Kelly got 300 songs out ready to be released that's all hits?
Probably does have way more than that. When you have that artistic mind, you have that. So yes, I think that if at that point, because Jay, you know, I'm an understanding woman, right? So at that point, if he chooses to release it, fine. Because I don't look at it as just stopping him from releasing music. And at that point, you have your choice to be a part of it or not. If you want to continue your love journey with his music, then fine, you have that right to. And if you don't want to, then you have that right to also. Mm-hmm. But for new music, nah. For previous music that he has, yeah, he had, to me, even though I don't agree with his semantics and tactics and disgusting abusive behavior, yeah, he has a right to release his music if he wants to. If somebody wants to buy one of his songs, hell yeah, they could buy it and record it or whatever have you. Fine. Mm-hmm. I would never say that is a no, even though I don't subscribe to his stuff, that's my personal thing now.
Right. Because it's the
moving
same
forward,
thing.
like whilst you're making accommodations whilst you're in prison, I'm not beat for that.
Right.
No.
I get that. He shouldn't get any special privileges that anybody else doesn't have access to. But
Right.
like the music just happens to be his profession, just like some, well, they didn't happen to be writers, but they end up writing. And if that's the case, fine. If people want to read the book, read it. Don't. You know what I mean? So Tookie Williams did that, you know, and there's a lot of other people, and I get it. You know,
he was rehabilitated as well, and all this good cheerful stuff, whatever have you. Like, I don't have no problem with what you said in that regard. I think that's fine, and that's their right, you know. So I don't believe they should be robbed of that right. At that point, it should be now our personal preference, whether we want to rock with it or not. But if you're talking about the ignition, and you're talking about heinous crimes on SVU, absolutely not.
All right, before we go, what you want to say about Lori Harvey within 10 minutes or less?
Okay, so I don't normally make comments on the blogs or, you know, on the IG platforms or whatever. But this one drew me out. Lori Harvey is saying that she has an NDA for these men that she's dating, not to talk about her escapades and their experience with her. And the penalty is $1 million plus or whatever have you. I don't know how she's divvying it up. But what became striking is they talked about my boy with her, Damson. I love this kid. I don't know how old he is. I know he's an Anthony, right?
And for those that don't know, he from Snowfall.
Right. Remember I called you up? I was like, Jay, he should be the next Black Panther.
I think that's a good choice too.
Somebody on the chat was like, he's not seasoned yet for it, and I felt it, but I know he was good for it, because I told you I had just seen the show with him and Anthony Mackie, and he showed some athleticism, and Anthony Mackie was the AI cyborg or whatever. They were in the military, and I was like, no, he got it.
That's a good
got
movie.
It.
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't look at a lot of stuff.
Yeah, on Netflix. It's I'll remember the name in a minute, but yeah.
James Kelly. She is just like her mother. Okay? But anyway, Jay know how I feel about that. My thing is this. She can do that if she wants to. I believe I'm not a feminist, but I believe that women should be protected as individuals. If you're going out there and you wilding out in the streets, come on now, you don't do what you get. But if you want to live in a wholesome and honorable capacity, you should be protected. And I just think still she should be protected. So she should shoot her shot, call it. But if my boy Damson agree and sign that without flinging one right back at her, Jay, that, you know, I call them the B word. And any other man. As much as I am for women, I'm pro-Black man. You ain't going to emasculate no Black man by telling him you got to sign some paper with penalties of $1 million and just to get the box? Are you mad?
I was about to ask you who is Lori Harvey? Like, is she an actress, singer, dancer? Like, y'all let me know. You know, somebody. Kelly, what do you think? Y'all in the comments. Who is Lori Harvey? I don't know. I think
Lori Harvey's equivalent to a Kardashian. She's not an acclaimed artist of any sort in music and entertainment, as far as I know. Let's just say that, right? I think that she is a privileged child of a smart, a street savvy woman and a wealthy stepdad. And she has the luxury, socialite, right? So she's a socialite. And she's only a socialite because of the availability of her stepfather's funds. Because if her mom was still with the Kingpins, they would have had a certain amount of money, but not Steve Harvey money, and they wouldn't have had the profile of Steve Harvey. So And then you've been talking to men who in the industry who have some sort of talent that earns their money, even though it's more money than the layman earns, the average Joe. But no, man, if any man take that NDA and don't slap her back with one bigger than that, I have no respect for them.
Yeah, I mean, what are they signing to not say? What is she on crack? Don't want nobody to say. I don't know what it is that she needs $1 million penalty, so she gonna get $1 million off of them.
Yes, Jay. If they talk about her, they don't. But at the end of the day, this is why I say I still agree with what she's doing, because her name is not out in the streets. People could just speculate on what they think, but they can't talk no facts about her. So yeah, if I was in that position, I'd have done the same thing. But at the same time, I'd be thinking, I think about my son. If my son met Lori Harvey and she looked at him and blinked at him twice, I'd throw ink in his face.
I thought you was going to say you'd make her sign the NDA for him.
Oh, no, she would have to. She would ultimately have to, because she could ruin him. But I'd throw ink in his face so he don't want her to see his face all blotched up. And then she lose interest, and then my son gets left alone. That's why, Jay. That's why. If you didn't get it. Oh, hell no. But to me, okay, Damien, Drake has a right to have an NDA. He's put work into his profession. Right. He doesn't need his career to be tainted by people who, sadly to say, women who are looking for the come up.
Right.
So when it comes to NDAs, I think it should be done based on the work and the worth.
Drake has built a career and has a lot of endorsements and things to lose. I'm sure she got deals and stuff now, but I mean, I don't know. I think you made a good point. Not to say that she should not want to protect herself if that's what she feels she need to do. She says because men talk too much. That's what it says on this other.
Come on, Jay.
It says right here.
I've been a fly on the wall in the barbershop and in the man cave before. Jay.
No. She says because she knows how men talk and that they can devalue a woman. So if they talk about her, she gonna hit them for $1 million?
It's business, Jay. She's a socialite. Isn't that what they do? They
wouldn't even be messing with this girl. This girl about to have me in court on some BS.
Keep my name out your mother effing mouth. That's what that means.
But that's some old hearsay. Like, you could just say that I said some stuff, and then I'd be sitting here in court trying to prove some stuff, spending thousands of dollars on lawyers trying to prove that I didn't say some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole can of worms I wouldn't even mess with at all. As soon as I knew that, like, because you could just say some stuff and just hit me with a suit. Now, the burden of proof is on me. Now I got to pay these lawyers just to prove I ain't say this to like, oh, man, because you mad because I hit it and quit it. Now you want to sue me.
No, Jay.
Hey, I got plenty of lorries. You just wanted $1 million, baby. Blow. That's what you remember.
No.
I'm out. Jay. Deuces.
Jay.
Oh, Jay, you just gave me some vitamin D and only one dose. You ain't gonna give me no more doses. Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. And then I bounce. I'm up there partying with other socialites. Next thing you know, I got somebody jumping out the bushes and trying to hit me with a damn, lawsuit. Serve me. You got served. Bang. I'm like, oh, now she done served me, talking about she gonna hit me for $1 million because I broke her heart and then back, blam. And so now she mad. Now I gotta pay Johnny Cochran Jr. to come and save my ass again. Because that's what happens living the life
Khadijah,
like I live.
We hear Khadijah. No, Jay, let me tell you something. She might have the magic box, okay? And, okay, she might just have the magic box. Now, sometimes, I don't care what y'all guys say, it's not all the same, and that female might come up with the perfect this, that, and the third, and then you might, I've been a fly on the wall in barbershop conversations and the man caves, and y'all talk. Okay? And you wanna let everybody know I smashed down Lori Harvey. Okay? I beat the box up, I beat it down, yeah. So she gotta protect herself because her image is socialite image, and she has to protect it. So that part I'm not mad about. I would just be mad if the men just take it and they don't hit it back with it, especially if they're more accredited than she is. That's just it. Okay. But men talk. Jay, if you haven't done it, you've heard it, Jay. Y'all know. Especially if you get some special treatment.
You just may leave out certain names and details because you don't want nobody getting that special treatment from you.
But they saw you in the street. They saw you on the curb. They know who you dealing with. They know who got you sprung out to control.
That's why if you older, you don't say nothing no more. With that note, though, we about to call it a night on that.
We're going to do it at this point, Jay.
Definitely go to talk and keep it going in Discord or whatever. So, everybody, I hope y'all had a great night and enjoyed it as much as we did. Y'all got a double dose tonight. Gave you 2 hours on the dot. So, I hope everybody had a good night. Enjoyed the show. A lot of topics. Yeah. I enjoy all the comments. Let me know about, your generations and all of that, and comment on other stuff. Okay, Lizzie, what you want to say before we bounce?
I just want to say thanks, guys, because we saw the numbers. Like, most of y'all stayed throughout the show from the beginning to end, and I'm going to put this up as one of my top 3. And I only say it's not number 1 because, Jay broke me out into getting comfortable on the camera scene and whatever. Like, Kelly, you can't see them in person. Don't be afraid. So his tutelage to me is still up there in my top 3. But this is one of my number 1 episodes, and I love it. And thank you guys for staying with us. And thanks, Jay. Thanks for just freestyling it with me. And we didn't know it was going to go in this direction. But to me, when they say things naturally flow, it becomes like the best. So I appreciate it, and I love the comments. I'm going to go through them after when we're done. I like to do that after. And thanks for staying with us tonight, because we were able to show y'all how we be behind the scenes, and they love it, Jay. So I love it.
Yeah, there you go, man. Definitely, I agree. Appreciate everybody for coming through. This is real natural and a lot of fun, and make sure y'all come through every Tuesday, man. We'll be here. I know you may have to miss a Tuesday every now and then, but don't forget, we'll be back. So appreciate it all. Don't forget, like, support, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Deuces.